This is an update about the Inspector Wexford's film location documentary that I'm making. Now, many of you were expecting me to do a documentary about Portchester Castle, and Portchester Castle was used in An Unwanted Woman. However, since March I've been trying to get hold of English Heritage. I've emailed, sent Facebook messages, sent letters, I've tried phone calls which go through to an answer phone saying please send an email, and most recently I've contacted the Chief Exec of English Heritage and still haven't heard anything yet. So I've decided to do Bournemouth, which was used in Best Man to Die. And the reason I chose Bournemouth is because the number 2 on the list of most popular of the Inspector Wexford film locations was Winchester Cathedral. But when you film in a cathedral, again, you've got to get permission, and I just wanted to get you something because they'll be outside filming. Now I'm going to make sure that when I do this filming I'm going to match up the shots as best as possible. I'll go on to Google Earth to see where the shots in Bournemouth were used in Best Man to Die, so I can match it up as best as possible. It'll be really interesting to see the changes over the years, so I can give you that. Give you a bit of history as well to the area, and particularly the area focusing on where the Inspector Wexford was filmed, and put a lot of love, time and attention into bringing you something which I think will be a good package, because, if I do say so myself, because I've loved the Inspector Wexfords for so long, and I feel that I really want this documentary to reflect that enjoyment that I've had over the years, and also it's given all of you as well. I'd really like to thank you, every single person that has donated to the travel expenses, some food, and to go towards overnight accommodation to get this project going. And Portchester Castle, I'm sure, will be done at some point, but because I've been talking about doing these Inspector Wexford documentaries about the film locations since just before Christmas, I really felt I should give you something, and by going to Bournemouth I'll be able to deliver, because for all I know it could be September before I hear back from English Heritage, and the weather won't be so good, and English Heritage will be maybe closing down, so it might not be possible, and we're talking next year, whereas at least I feel I can at least give you something. I'm still very optimistic about filming at Portchester Castle, but as I was going to actually interview the people that work and volunteer at Portchester Castle, I felt that if I was to just go there and get the footage matching up to the Wexfords, then I might come back and in a week or two's time the filming department of English Heritage will get back to me and say, yes, of course we can give you the permission to go ahead with this, and then have to go back and it'll be a lot more expensive to do it that way round. So I hope you do enjoy Bournemouth. As I promise you, a lot of love and attention we put into the documentary I'm making. Whatever you're doing right now, have an outstanding day, and thank you for watching this video. You may have noticed as well that I put a couple of Inspector Wexford shots in. Well, hopefully they're in, and that'll be an interesting test to see whether the ITV allow me to put little clips into some of my videos. However, if you've seen this video without those clips, you know there's been a problem. So fingers crossed you've seen those clips. Thank you again.